Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Jufri bin Jasmi. Today in my video I will do some presentation about the short story Monkey Paws. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now I will continue the presentation. The short story The Monkey's Paw, written by W. Jacob, tells us about a mysterious stuff which is a monkey paw that might call as a magic perhaps. They can make a wish to eat, which a term which is only 3 wishes can be made for each of them. The first man that had the paw had made a wish that unknown for the first 2 wishes, but for the third wish was for death. The Surgeon Major had warned Mr. White regarding to the consequences if he made the wish to eat, but Mr. White refused to listen to him and decided to keep the monkey's paw and wish for 200 pounds. After Herbert walked out of the house, there are a strange man in front of their house that hesitated to step into the house. Mrs. White noticed his strange movement and brought him into the room. The man introduced himself that he came from Mount and Magins, and he popped up to convey and knew that their son Herbert was caught in the machinery. Mr. and Mrs. White were shocked to hear the news. After that, Mrs. White been thinking about the monkey's paws and asked her husband to make a wish to bring her son back. Now for the character in the short story. First is Surgeon Major Morris. He is an unwilling person. He feels reluctant and frightened to give the monkey's paw to the White family. He become regret he has used the monkey paw before, so that he knew that it has serious kind of evil power that makes him regret it after he has wished upon the paw. The surgeon is a good friend. He's such a good friend toward the White family. Next is Mr. White. He become influenced and interested. He interested to try and have the monkey paw. Even the surgeon told him that it isn't necessarily the best thing. He become a greedy person because he wished for 200 pounds. He get repentance. He realized and he regret it that his son dead made him depressed, and he cannot bring his dead son back to life. Next is Mrs. White. She is lovingly attentive toward her husband and son, which is Mr. White and Herbert. She always enjoy teasing and spending time with them. She is naive because she pushed her husband to make the wish from to the monkey paw. She become denial because of her wishes, and his son's death that cannot bring back to life makes she lost her son. Next is Herbert White. He is responsible toward his family, so that he works to support his parents at their old age. He is a loving son. He spends time with his parents by playing chess with his father. He is a doubtful person, where he does not believe the surgeon's story and the paw's paw. Now I will tell about the plot in the short story. The first is exposition. On a dark night, cold night at the Laburnum Villa, the White family is awaiting a visitor. Mr. White and his son Herbert are playing chess while Mrs. White knits by the fire. Surgeon Major Morris arrives and regales the family with tales from his 21 years of travelling to vast and exotic place in his tenure as a soldier. Next is conflict. Mr. White reminds Morris of a story he was telling him recently regarding a strange monkey's paw he acquired in India. It supposedly was bewitched by an old fakir to grant 3 spirit men 3 wishes. Mr. White wants the paw, but Morris is reluctant, saying it causes trouble. Next is rising action. Morris throws the paw into the fire and Mr. White rescues it. Mr. White makes his first wish. He wished for a son of 200 pounds. Herbert made a crashing sound on the piano and the paw moved. The next day, the White received word that Herbert was caught in the machinery at work and being killed. The company compensated the White with a check for £200. Next is climax. The Whites are shaken by how their wish come true and filled with grief from losing their only son. Mrs. White persuades Mr. White to wish that Herbert was alive again. Mr. White finds the paw and makes the wish. All of a sudden, there is a quiet, persistent knocking at the door. Next is falling action. The knocking becomes louder. Mrs. White wants to run to the door, frantic to the Herbert Inn, but Mr. White holds her back because the weakness of the paw and the afraid of what kind of state Herbert might be in. She breaks free and runs to the door, but she can't reach the ball. Mr. White searches hurriedly for the paw. Lastly, resolution. Just as his wife gets a chair, climbs up and slides back the boat, Mr. White finds the paw and makes his final wish. The knocking suddenly stops. Mr. White opens the door, but there is no one outside. Okay, now for the theme of the short story. First is depth. First, described in the Tale of India by Sergeant Major Morris, Death goes on to offer the most horrifying image in the story as Mr. White's son rises from the dead, bloodied and mangled corpse. Next is greed. Although Mr. White is satisfied with his life, he has a happy family, a comfortable home and a lot of love. He still uses the monkey's feet to ask for money he doesn't really need. Lastly, supernatural. As a magic artifact from India, the monkey's feet have exotic and mystical qualities from the ancient cliché of the East as an extraordinary place. Okay, lastly is the moral value. The moral value in the monkey's paw is to be careful about what you wish. It might come true. The paw's wish always come true, but apparently only in a cruel way and sometimes deadly manner. The White family made decision to test fate despite the warning of the paw's previous owner and the knowledge of the terrible previous result that shows disregard of the otherwise sensible life they have led. The family has a good life with little financial worries, yet they like many people want what they cannot have. Next is, we are not supposed to be greedy. Their first wish is to be as a greedy one. They only wish for enough money to pay off the tiny remaining mortgage on their home, but the wish backfire in tragic fashion. Next is, it's based on love. We must lovely attentive toward our family rather than any else that include horrible thing. In the story, the White family has regret that after their one and only son has died because of the wish. Other than that, Herbert White loved his parents by taking care of his family. He works to support his parents' old age.
A few inches later.
Lastly, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye.